professor, physician, epidemiologist. I am Dr. Sri Banerjee.
I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. In this video, I'll be going over Sustainable Development Goal number 9. This is the 9th one in a series of the Sustainable Development Goal videos, in which I'll be going over the important idea of innovation, specifically industry innovation and infrastructure. So in a minute here, in a moment, I'll tell you what all of this means. So now a little bit more about Sustainable Development Goal number 9, and I'm going to use a bit of a different format to explain this because there are multiple facets to this that I want to make sure that I cover here. So building resilient infrastructure, promoting inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation is an important part of the Sustainable Development Goal. And the recent expenditures in the billions, some trillions of dollars that has been passed within the United States has everything to do with infrastructure. In Biden's first year, one of his achievements was being able to pass some of these important goals and funding. So let's find out more what this is all about. This is all about functioning and resilient infrastructure as being the foundation of successful communities. So if you're thinking about building communities back better, well, this is one way that we can ensure that, in an equitable way even, using the help of infrastructure, we can build better cities. And so promoting innovative and sustainable technologies ensures equal and universal access to information and financial markets. So what are the targets? It's important to not only develop sustainable, resilient, and inclusive goals, but infrastructures. It's important to support the economic development that undergirds a lot of infrastructure development. And then this improves human well-being, importantly, and focuses on affordable and equitable access. Promoting inclusive and sustainable industrialization. So promoting by 2030 significantly promoting inclusive industrialization significantly increases industry's share of employment and GDP. So this is in line with national circumstances. For advancement, industrialization a lot of times is important. It is important. So also increasing access to financial services and markets. So increasing the access to small-scale industrial and other enterprises, including affordable credit. And then upgrading all industries and infrastructures for sustainability. So increasing resource use efficiency, greater adoption of clean and environmentally sound technologies and industrial processes, with all countries taking action in accordance with their respective capabilities. So this is all about developing infrastructure, inclusive infrastructure, access to financial services, and also upgrading infrastructures which are already existing. So that's the first four. Looking at the next four here, enhancing research and upgrade industrial technologies. So by 2030, encouraging innovation and substantially increasing the number of research and development workers per 1 million people and public and private research and development spending. So, in order to leverage and harness the technologies that are up and coming, it is important to upgrade some of these technologies to take advantage of this. Facilitating sustainable infrastructure development for developing countries. So, facilitating sustainable and resilient infrastructure development in developing countries through enhanced financial, technological, and technical support to African countries. So, a lot of least developed countries in Africa um, have still have a lot of infrastructure development that is needed, and a lot of investment that is needed in order to ensure that people have access to resources. Um, 9.7, the goal is supporting domestic technology development and industrial diversification. So, uh, supporting domestic technology development, including ensuring conducive policy environment for inter alia industrial diversification. And then final, universal access to information and communications technology. So these are the 8 targets that are there in order to achieve these. Um, so what are some things that you can do? I usually don't go over this, but I think this is something. If we look at this one for um, goal 9, then it might give you some clues as to what you can do to help the cause. So, number one, find a goal 9 charity you want to support. Maybe make a donation. I recently made a donation, and so it's a lot of times there's a cause that you're passionate about. It's important. Create a hotspot map. Mapping is kind of my bread and butter. So, there are a lot of public spaces with free Wi Fi access. So, by mapping them out in your neighborhood, you can spread awareness about the technologies that are available within your community. And something that is very important within the United States, of course, has to do with broadband access and inequitable access to broadband, which is which actually is also along lines of socioeconomic status. So poor socioeconomic status not having enough access to broadband, and other types of disparities. So that's it's kind of a cool, neat thing activity to be doing pertaining to number 9. Staying informed, social media. Stay active in social media. Does your company invest in clean and resilient infrastructure? That's another good place. Your home environment, and then your work environment. These are 2 critical areas. And then organizing or participating, maybe in a think tank contest, where you can kind of come up with novel ideas. So, start learning, start planning. If it's for school, if it's for business, get involved. You can stay updated if you sign up here, and provide campaigns. This is project. I want to end with this project. Everyone. So, if we want to see change, if we want to make change, if we want to participate in change, then everyone has to be involved. And so I urge each and every one of you to get involved. And this is what I'm calling Project Everyone. Thank you for listening.